I'll go out the back way, Mrs. Clay. There won't be any trouble.
Oh, what's the difference?
The Rifleman is a classic American TV show that has left a lasting impression on viewers. This iconic series, which first aired in the late 1950s, stars Connor as widowed rancher Johnny Crawford and Lucas McCain as his son. They live in a small town in New Mexico, where they face various challenges and adventures together. The Rifleman is known for its compelling storytelling and memorable characters, making it a must-watch for any classic TV enthusiast.
A drink. I ain't had one in 3 hours.
The Rifleman, a classic television western, first aired in 1958 and quickly gained recognition as one of the best in its genre. The show's popularity can be attributed to its unique storytelling and compelling characters. However, like many television series, The Rifleman eventually went off the air. The real reason for the show's cancellation may come as a surprise to some. Executive producer Arnold Lavin and producer Sam Peckinpah both became major players in the world of Western filmmaking after their work on The Rifleman. Their success in the industry led to new opportunities, and they eventually moved on from the show. It's worth noting that the show's cancellation was not due to a decline in quality or a lack of viewership. In fact, The Rifleman remained a popular and critically acclaimed series throughout its entire run. The departure of Lavin and Peckinpah simply marked the end of an era for the show. Despite its cancellation, The Rifleman's impact on the Western genre and television as a whole cannot be overstated. The show's innovative storytelling and character development helped to pave the way for future Westerns and television dramas. In the end, The Rifleman's legacy lives on, and the show remains a beloved classic among fans of Western television. The contributions of Lavin and Peckinpah to the show's success cannot be ignored, and their work on The Rifleman helped to launch their careers in the world of Western filmmaking. The Rifleman, a popular TV series that aired in 1958, boasted an excellent cast and set. The show's dramatic life lessons and character developments kept viewers engaged week after week. However, the casting of the lead role, Lucas McCain, was not without its challenges. Initially, Chuck Connors, the actor who would eventually become synonymous with the role, declined the part due to poor compensation. It's hard to imagine anyone else in the role now, but at the time, it was uncertain if the show could even go on without its intended star. Despite this setback, the producers persevered, and Connors eventually had a change of heart. His decision to take on the role proved to be a wise one, as the show became a classic, and his performance as Lucas McCain is still remembered and celebrated today. The Rifleman's enduring popularity is a testament to the quality of the show and the talent of its cast and crew. Even decades after its initial airing, it continues to captivate new audiences and resonate with fans from all walks of life.
Good coffee.
Thank you, Lucas, but I gotta get home and fix for me a supper. I don't want him eating that jail food.
All right.
In the initial stages of casting for The Rifleman, both James Whitmore and John Anderson were contenders for the lead role. However, the creators soon recognized that Chuck Connors possessed the ideal qualities they were looking for. This decision was partly influenced by Connors' outstanding performance in Disney's Old Yeller, where he had shown a remarkable ability to work harmoniously with young actors. Recognizing his potential, the producers decided to acquiesce to his demands, leading to his successful portrayal of Lucas McCain in this classic television series. The chemistry between Connors and the child actor who played his son, Johnny, became one of the defining features of The Rifleman.
Tomorrow morning, Mr. Defarge.
10 o'clock, Monsieur McCain.
The rifle used by the main character in The Rifleman is an 1892 44-40 Winchester rifle, which is the same model that John Wayne used in the film Stagecoach. However, this creates a historical inaccuracy as the show is set in the 1870s and 1880s, but the Winchester Model 1892 rifle was not produced until 1892. This anachronism may not be noticeable to many viewers, but for those with an interest in history, it can be a distracting detail. Despite this inaccuracy, the rifle remains an iconic symbol of the show, and its main character, Lucas McCain. The Winchester Model 1892 rifle was a popular choice for many Western films and TV shows due to its sleek design and reliability. However, its use in The Rifleman is particularly notable due to the character's proficiency with the weapon and the frequent use of the rifle in action scenes. Overall, while the use of the Winchester Model 1892 rifle in The Rifleman may not be historically accurate, it has become an iconic aspect of this classic TV series.
It's your deal.
The TV series, now known as The Rifleman, had a surprising start. Originally, the pilot episode was actually written for another popular Western show, Gunsmoke. However, when it was rejected by the producers, they decided to adapt it into a new series. This became the foundation for The Rifleman, which quickly gained popularity due to its unique storyline and compelling characters. At the heart of The Rifleman is Lucas McCain, played by Chuck Connors. Initially, McCain's character was conceived as a skilled marksman with a pistol. But during development, the creators saw potential in focusing more on rifles, giving rise to the iconic image of McCain wielding his rapid-fire Winchester Model 1892. Another significant change occurred in McCain's personal life. He transformed from a married man to a widower raising his young son alone. This dynamic added depth to the character, making him relatable and engaging to viewers who tuned in each week. Through all these changes, what remained constant was the central conflict of the show. How does a father raise his child while also dealing with dangerous threats? Thus, through careful original scriptwriting and thoughtful character development, The Rifleman found its place among beloved television classics. Its protagonist, Lucas McCain, grew beyond being just a gunfighter into a complex figure, navigating both family responsibilities and high-stakes danger.
I suppose that'll be all right. Maybe you can take him on at checkers. He beat you, lad.
In the 1958 TV series The Rifleman, the main character, Lucas McCain, made a lasting impression as a loving father figure. So much so that he was ranked number 32 on TV Guide's list of the 50 greatest TV dads of all time. Viewers were captivated by McCain's exceptional shooting abilities, which were displayed with an ambidextrous prowess that added to his intrigue. Despite the actor who played Lucas McCain, Chuck Connors, being a heavy smoker in real life, the show depicted McCain smoking only once. This decision to limit the depiction of smoking in the series was likely a deliberate one, as the harmful effects of smoking were becoming more widely known during this time. In this classic TV show, Lucas McCain's character was a testament to the importance of family and responsibility, and his ambidextrous shooting skills were just one of the many aspects of his character that resonated with viewers. Even today, the show continues to be cherished by audiences of all ages, and McCain remains a beloved figure in the world of television. It's fascinating to see how this classic show has left its mark on television history, and how it continues to be enjoyed by audiences today.
I'd say that was a matter of opinion. You finally got what you wanted, didn't you, son?
The character Plainsman, who made appearances in The Rifleman, was given his own series, Law of the Plainsman. However, this spin-off failed to gain popularity among viewers. Shifting focus back to The Rifleman, it's worth noting that the show featured one of the first single parents represented on American television. Lucas McCain, the main character, was a widowed father raising his son, Mark, in a unique portrayal for the time. This classic TV series explored the challenges and rewards of single parenthood, adding depth to the character of Lucas McCain and making the show relatable to many viewers. The representation of a single parent on television was not common in 1958, making The Rifleman a groundbreaking series in its own right. The show's focus on this aspect of the character's life allowed for a more nuanced and realistic portrayal of the challenges and joys of parenthood. Before becoming a well-known actor, Chuck Connors had a brief career in professional sports. He played basketball for the Boston Celtics and baseball for the Brooklyn Dodgers farm system. However, it was his role in The Rifleman that brought him lasting fame. The Rifleman is considered one of the most violent TV series of its time, with many action-packed scenes involving gunfights. The show's protagonist, Lucas McCain, is a widowed farmer who raises his son Mark in North Fork, New Mexico. McCain is an expert marksman and uses his modified Winchester rifle to protect himself and others. The show also features a supporting character named Marshall Mika Torrance, played by Johnny Seven. Torrance is a recovering alcoholic who often seeks McCain's help in maintaining order in North Fork. Despite his struggles with addiction, Torrance is a capable lawman who works diligently to keep the peace. Violence on TV has always been a topic of debate, and The Rifleman is no exception. While some critics argue that the show glorifies violence, Others suggest that it accurately portrays the harsh realities of the Old West. Regardless of one's perspective, The Rifleman remains a classic example of 1950s television and a testament to Connor's acting abilities. In summary, Chuck Connor's athletic career laid the groundwork for his successful acting career, which included his iconic role in The Rifleman. The show was known for its violent scenes, and the character of Marshal Micah Torrance, a recovering alcoholic, often sought McCain's help in maintaining order in North Fork.
That's what makes it awkward. I didn't think it would hurt to write and tell her I'd gotten married and had a son. She'd like that.
Johnny Crawford, the child actor who played Mark McCain in The Rifleman, had many memorable episodes throughout the show's run. However, his favorite episode was The Vision. This particular episode took longer to film due to Crawford's illness, but it showcased the strong bond between Lucas McCain and his son Mark. The Rifleman also had its fair share of guest stars, one of whom was Sammy Davis Jr. He appeared in 2 episodes, demonstrating his impressive shooting skills and acting abilities. Davis's appearances added a touch of star power to the show and showcased the versatility of The Rifleman as a platform for guest stars. Another notable aspect of The Rifleman was its attention to historical accuracy. For instance, Mark McCain's mother died of smallpox, a disease that was prevalent during the time period in which the show was set. This detail added a layer of realism to the show and made it more relatable to viewers. Despite being a classic Western, The Rifleman was not afraid to tackle serious topics and provide a nuanced portrayal of life in the Old West. The show's focus on family, morality, and the consequences of violence made it a standout among its contemporaries and continues to resonate with audiences today. Whether it's through Johnny Crawford's favorite episode, the guest appearances of notable stars like Sammy Davis Jr., or the historically accurate portrayal of life in the Old West, The Rifleman remains a beloved and enduring classic.
Johnny? Johnny, come here.
After his time as a Mouseketeer came to an end due to age requirements, Johnny Crawford found success in a new venture. He became the star of the popular 1958 TV series, The Rifleman. In this classic, Crawford played the role of Mark McCain, the only child of Lucas McCain, played by Chuck Connors. The show was known for its unique storytelling, which combined elements of westerns and family dramas. In addition to his acting career, Crawford also launched a singing career during his teenage years. He released several singles, with 5 of them reaching the top 40 on Billboard's Hot 100. Crawford's smooth voice and catchy tunes made him a popular teen idol of the time. Later in life, Crawford served in the U.S. Army. During his military service, he contributed his filmmaking skills to create instructional videos. This allowed him to use his talents to serve his country and help train other soldiers. Throughout his career, Crawford has proven himself to be a versatile and talented individual. From his early days as a Mouseketeer to his time on The Rifleman and his music career, Crawford has left his mark on the entertainment industry, and in the military, he continued to make an impact by using his skills to help others.
Advice. That's the only cheap thing she's got in stock. Now, the fact is, I'm treating...
In 1958, The Rifleman made its debut on television screens across America. Starring Chuck Connors as Lucas McCain, the show followed the story of a widowed Civil War veteran raising his young son, Mark, in North Fork, New Mexico. With his trusty Winchester rifle by his side, Lucas protected his family while teaching valuable lessons about life. However, after 5 seasons, the popular Western series came to an end due to a combination of factors, including the lead actor's aging and waning viewer interest. As time passed, Chuck Crawford, known professionally as Chuck Connors, began experiencing health issues related to his advanced age. This eventually affected his ability to perform various stunts required for the role, leading producers to consider canceling the show. Additionally, during the later seasons, the program faced decreased ratings resulting from changing audience preferences. Despite these challenges, The Rifleman left behind a lasting legacy through its powerful themes and memorable characters. Reflecting on the series, Connors expressed disappointment in how some aspects evolved throughout its run. He felt that early episodes were more compelling than those produced toward the end. Nonetheless, one prominent theme remained consistent throughout its entirety: forgiveness. By highlighting stories centered around understanding and compassion, the creators hoped to inspire viewers to adopt these qualities themselves. One notable episode emphasizing forgiveness was titled The Sheridan Story. During this particular installment, we witness a man seeking vengeance against another character who had wronged him years ago. As tensions rise between them, Lucas steps in and encourages both parties to forgive each other rather than resorting to violence. Through thoughtful dialogue and actions, they ultimately realize their mistakes and decide to reconcile. Overall, despite facing obstacles that led to its eventual cancellation, The Rifleman managed to make a significant impact on audiences during its prime. Its exploration of forgiveness remains relevant even today, reminding us all of the power found in letting go of past grievances. Though it may have ended decades ago, this timeless classic continues to resonate with generations of fans worldwide.
On the idea of holding up our North Fork City Bank. Would you step out?
The Rifleman, a popular 1958 TV series, is a must-watch for any classic television enthusiast. This show is set in the late 1800s and follows the story of a widowed rancher, Lucas McCain, and his son, Mark. It's a tale of love, courage, and the bond between a father and son set against the backdrop of the American frontier. Lucas McCain is known for his quick-draw skills, which he demonstrates using his customized Winchester rifle. The show is famous for this unique aspect, as it often features dramatic slow-motion shots of McCain drawing his rifle. The Rifleman is not just about action, though. It also explores deeper themes, such as the challenges of raising a child alone and the importance of integrity and morality. The show's success can be attributed to its compelling storylines and the strong chemistry between its two main characters. Lucas McCain, played by Chuck Connors, is a complex character who is both tough and tender. His performance, along with Johnny Crawford's portrayal of his son Mark, makes for a captivating viewing experience. Despite being a show from the 1950s, The Rifleman remains relevant today. Its themes of love, courage, and morality are timeless, and its depiction of the American frontier continues to fascinate viewers. Whether you're a fan of classic television or just looking for a good show to watch, The Rifleman is definitely worth your time.
That was very foolish, Mr. McCain. We have a very vindictive citizenry in our town.
The Rifleman, a popular 1958 TV series, had a unique casting process. Each actor was carefully chosen for their role, ensuring a perfect fit for the character they would portray. Take Lucas McCain, the lead role, played by Chuck Connors. Connors was a former professional baseball and basketball player, but he had a knack for acting. He was discovered by a talent scout while playing in a baseball game. His athletic background and charismatic personality made him an ideal candidate for the role of Lucas McCain, a skilled marksman and loving father. The casting of Lucas's son, Mark McCain, was equally thoughtful. Johnny Crawford, a young and talented actor, was selected for the role. Crawford's ability to portray a wide range of emotions made him a perfect fit for the character. His chemistry with Connors was undeniable, adding depth and authenticity to their on-screen father-son relationship. Paul Fix, who played the role of Marshal Micah Torrance, was also a crucial part of the cast. Fix, a seasoned actor, had worked with Connors before. Their prior collaboration made the casting decision an easy one. Fix's experience and professionalism brought stability and credibility to his character. The casting process for The Rifleman was meticulous and thorough. Auditions, chemistry tests, and pivotal moments defined the casting, resulting in a well-rounded and talented cast. Each actor's unique skills and experiences contributed to the success of the series, making it a beloved classic in television history.
Maybe I am. I'm the only medical man around.
The Rifleman, a 1958 TV series, was brought to life by director Arthur Hiller. Known for his ability to create emotional connections between viewers and characters, Hiller approached this Western series with a unique perspective. Drawing inspiration from classic filmmakers like John Ford and Howard Hawks, Hiller incorporated visual storytelling techniques that added depth to the show's narrative. He often used wide shots of the American West to establish the setting and close-ups to capture the subtleties of his actors' performances. Hiller's directing style was characterized by his collaborative approach. He believed in open communication with his cast and crew, fostering an environment where ideas could be freely exchanged. This collaborative spirit was evident in the relationship he built with lead actors Chuck Connors and Johnny Crawford. Hiller worked closely with them, helping to shape their characters and performances throughout the series. The show's distinctive visual style was also a result of Hiller's collaboration with cinematographer Frank Phillips. Together, they experimented with lighting and camera angles to enhance the story's emotional impact. For instance, they often used low-key lighting to create a sense of suspense or highlight the moral dilemmas faced by the characters. Hiller's influence extended beyond the visual aspects of the show. He was instrumental in shaping the series' narrative arc, ensuring that each episode contributed to the overall story. He also encouraged the writers to explore social issues of the time, making The Rifleman more than just a Western series. In conclusion, Arthur Hiller's directorial vision was instrumental in bringing The Rifleman to life. His creative influences, collaborative style, and commitment to visual storytelling resulted in a TV series that resonated with audiences and left an indelible mark in television history.
Hey, no, you ain't.
Sally Walker.
Sally.
In the late 1950s, the television industry saw the creation of many iconic shows, including The Rifleman. This Western series captured audiences with its compelling storytelling and unique father-son dynamic between Lucas McCain and Mark. But what went on behind the scenes? Let's delve into the fascinating world of The Rifleman's production. Set design and locations. Filmed primarily at DeZillu Studios in California, the show's creators paid great attention to detail when designing sets like the McCain's Ranch House and North Fork's Town Square. Realistic saloon interiors were built to enhance the authenticity of each episode. Moreover, some exterior shots took place at Iverson Movie Ranch, where crews utilized natural landscapes to bring the Old West to life. Logistical challenges. One significant challenge was managing horses on set, since they played a crucial role in conveying both action and emotion. Ensuring animal welfare while maintaining safety protocols required careful planning and execution. Additionally, coordinating large crowds of extras added complexity to shooting sequences involving townsfolk or Native American tribesmen. Innovative techniques and technologies. To distinguish itself from other westerns, The Rifleman introduced advanced camera techniques and technology. For instance, it frequently used slow motion to emphasize dramatic moments, particularly those featuring protagonist Lucas McCain's rapid-fire rifle skills. Furthermore, innovations in sound editing allowed for more precise synchronization of audio effects with visual elements, enhancing viewer engagement. Despite these advancements, traditional methods remained essential. Handcrafted props, costumes, and makeup helped create believable characters and settings reminiscent of America's frontier era. Overall, the combination of novel approaches and time-honored craftsmanship contributed to the lasting appeal of The Rifleman.
That's your question answered. Now put the gun away.
But that ain't fair.
The Rifleman, a popular 1958 TV series, is known for its compelling narrative and emotional depth. A significant part of this impact comes from its musical score and soundtrack. The composers and musicians involved in creating this music played a crucial role in enhancing the show's emotional tone. Herschel Burt Gilbert, the primary composer for The Rifleman, was a master at crafting music that complemented the show's Western setting and intense emotional scenes. His use of a lone trumpet or harmonica in many scores created a sense of solitude and longing, reflecting the show's central character, Lucas McCain, and his journey as a single father. The soundtrack also featured a main theme song, The Rifleman, which became iconic. Its upbeat tempo and strong melodies set the stage for each episode, while the lyrics spoke to the themes of responsibility, courage, and morality. Collaborating with Gilbert were musicians like trumpeter Ewan Racy and harmonica player Tommy Morgan. Racy's haunting solos added a layer of emotional intensity, while Morgan's harmonica playing brought a sense of ruggedness and authenticity to the Western setting. The music of The Rifleman was not just background noise, it was an integral part of the storytelling. It heightened the emotional stakes, underlined the characters' motivations, and created a vivid sense of place. The composers' and musicians' contributions continue to resonate with audiences today, marking The Rifleman as a classic of both television and music.
Well, you might begin by apologizing to old Abe.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Where could I find Abe?
I think Lucas
One of the most iconic scenes in The Rifleman is from the episode The Wyatt Earp Story. In this scene, Lucas McCain, played by Chuck Connors, has a showdown with outlaws who have taken over the town. The director, Joseph H. Lewis, uses low-angle shots to emphasize the tension and create a sense of vulnerability. Connors' performance is intense, with clenched jaw and steady gaze. The cinematography is striking, with the use of shadows and light to heighten the drama. In an interview, Connors commented on the scene, saying, "It was a tough scene to shoot, but Joe knew exactly what he wanted. He created an incredible atmosphere of tension and danger." Another iconic scene is from the episode The Babysitter. In this scene, McCain's son Mark is kidnapped, and McCain must track down the kidnappers. The scene where McCain finds the kidnappers' hideout is particularly memorable. The use of close-ups and tight framing creates a sense of claustrophobia and urgency. The performance by Connors is emotional and determined, capturing the desperation of a father trying to save his son. Director Arnold Lavin said of the scene, "Chuck brought so much intensity and emotion to that scene. It was a powerful moment, and Chuck really delivered." These iconic scenes have had a lasting impact on audiences, showcasing the power of visual storytelling and strong performances. They have become etched in the memories of viewers and have helped establish The Rifleman as a classic television series.
You fight, Miguel. You do it alone. Come, you must rest. I'll help you.
The Rifleman, a popular TV series that first aired in 1958, left a significant mark on American television and culture. Starring Chuck Connors as Lucas McCain, a widowed farmer who uses his sharpshooting skills to protect himself, and his son Mark against various threats. The show quickly gained a large following due to its unique blend of Western action and family drama. Audiences were captivated by the strong bond between Lucas and Mark, which provided a refreshing contrast to many other Western shows of the time. This father-son relationship also served as a template for future TV programs, highlighting the importance of familial relationships even in the face of danger. Moreover, The Rifleman was one of the earliest examples of gun control being addressed in media. While Lucas carried a customized Winchester rifle, he always emphasized responsible firearm usage, often opting for non-violent solutions whenever possible. This approach resonated with viewers, contributing to broader conversations about gun safety and responsibility. Popular culture embraced The Rifleman's influence wholeheartedly. Its iconic theme music became instantly recognizable, while merchandising opportunities like toys, comic books, and novelizations further solidified its place in the public consciousness. As for thematic content, The Rifleman tackled several socially relevant issues during its 5-season run, including racism, mob mentality, and loyalty. By presenting these topics through relatable characters and engaging storylines, the show encouraged meaningful dialogue among its audience members. Overall, The Rifleman played a pivotal role in shaping both the Western genre and television as a whole, leaving behind a rich legacy still celebrated today.
Son would have been almost his age had he lived.
The Rifleman, a 1958 TV series, received positive reviews from critics and audiences alike. The show's unique storytelling and strong lead performances were praised. Chuck Connors, who played Lucas McCain, was highly appreciated for his portrayal of a widowed Civil War veteran trying to raise his son in a tough frontier town. The series was also recognized with several award nominations. In 1959, it was nominated for 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, Chuck Connors for Best Actor in a Leading Role, and the show itself for Best Western Series. Although it didn't win either category, the nominations highlighted the show's quality and popularity. The Rifleman also resonated with audiences, becoming one of the top-rated shows during its initial run. Its blend of family drama and Western action was a hit with viewers, contributing to its 5-season run with 168 episodes. These accolades not only validated the hard work of the cast and crew, but also solidified the show's place in television history. The Rifleman is still remembered today for its compelling storytelling and strong central performances, making it a classic example of 1950s television.
Living to death, driven mad by what he'd done to flesh and kin.
You mean James has been living in this town for 20...
The Rifleman, a popular 1958 TV series, had its fair share of memorable moments during production. Chuck Connors, who played the lead role of Lucas McCain, was known for his strong work ethic. He often arrived on set before the crew and stayed long after filming wrapped up. Connors even learned how to load and fire a rifle accurately to add authenticity to his character. The show's iconic rifle, a Winchester Model 1892, became a character in its own right. It was so heavily used that it needed constant maintenance. The prop department had to replace the barrel regularly due to wear and tear from the rapid-fire scenes. Behind the scenes, the relationship between Connors and Johnny Crawford, who played McCain's son, Mark, was quite warm. Crawford, who was only 12 when the show started, looked up to Connors as a mentor. Connors, in turn, was protective of Crawford and often gave him advice on acting and life. The Rifleman was also a trailblazer in its use of location shooting. Unlike many TV shows of the time, which were primarily filmed on sound stages, The Rifleman often filmed on location in Southern California. This gave the show a more realistic and cinematic feel. Despite its success, The Rifleman faced its share of challenges. The show's original production company, 4-Star Television, went through financial difficulties, leading to a change in production companies during the show's run. This change resulted in some behind-the-scenes tension, but the cast and crew remained professional and focused on making the best show possible. In the end, The Rifleman's mix of Western action, family drama, and strong performances made it a hit with audiences. Its influence can still be seen in modern TV westerns and beyond.
Mike is getting himself into some trouble.
The Rifleman, a 1958 TV series, holds a significant place in film history. It introduced a unique father-son dynamic, with Lucas McCain, played by Chuck Connors, using his rifle to maintain law and order in North Fork. This show broke new ground, airing for 5 seasons and totaling 168 episodes. The Rifleman's impact on future filmmaking is undeniable. Its innovative use of the close-up shot to emphasize the rifle's reloading mechanism brought a new level of detail to television westerns. Additionally, the show's focus on moral dilemmas and character development set it apart from other westerns of the time. Several subsequent works were inspired by The Rifleman. The popular TV series The A-Team, which aired from 1983 to 1987, drew inspiration from The Rifleman's father-son dynamic and its use of a distinctive weapon as a storytelling device. Moreover, the 2010 film True Grit, directed by the Coen brothers, can be seen as a nod to The Rifleman. The film features a strong father-daughter relationship and a protagonist who relies on his rifle as both a tool and a symbol of his character. In conclusion, The Rifleman's legacy and influence continue to resonate in film and television, leaving a lasting mark on the Western genre and beyond.
I've done all I can. Rest of it's up to him.
Doc?
Did you know that The Rifleman first aired over 6 decades ago? Can you believe it's been that long since we were introduced to Lucas McCain and his trusty rifle, Louisa? This classic TV show has left a lasting impression on many of us, bringing families together for some quality entertainment. We would love to hear about your personal connections to The Rifleman. What are your favorite moments or episodes? How did this series influence your perception of westerns or television in general? By sharing your stories, you can help keep the legacy of The Rifleman alive and inspire others to explore its charm. Perhaps you found comfort in watching Lucas navigate through life's challenges while raising his son Mark alone. Or maybe you admire Chuck Connors' portrayal of a strong, capable father figure who used his skills to protect those around him. Whatever your reasons may be, we want to know. Don't forget to engage with our community by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more cinematic journeys down memory lane. Together, let's celebrate this timeless piece of television history. So go ahead, take a moment to reflect on the impact The Rifleman had on you, and join the conversation today.